Hey everyone, it's Tanyaevoy here from Remax Affiliates and the Evoy Real Estate team. So I just wanted to pop on to a quick live video. One of the things we're hearing about in the market right now is buyers are having a really hard time getting their offers accepted. So that's frustrating for sure. It's your biggest investment and the market is really not great for buyers right now. We're seeing it excellent for sellers, but oftentimes people are in multiple offers and therefore they're stressed and sometimes they're losing their favorite property. So I wanted to just spend some time today talking about it. I won't make this too long. I know it's Friday afternoon, but I just thought with the market being the way that it is, it would be a good opportunity. So one of the biggest things that we like to tell our clients is make sure that you research the market. So get out there, see properties, know what's out there and what things are worth, because without that, you're going into it uneducated and it can be super frustrating because you're like, am I overpaying? Am I in a position where I have to buy this property? If you have a backup offer or a backup property, that is awesome because then you have that potential. If you lose out, you can always go to another one. So with your realtor working for you behind the scenes, we're always able to find properties before they hit the market, which is super, super important for you. So research the property, have your financing set up. So don't go into it without a pre-approval ever. And with a lot of lenders, they require additional documentation. So you're gonna need to find all your credit scores, all that stuff, especially if it's your first time, you're not sure where you stand, what you can afford, but you should have that documentation ready up front because otherwise, if you get into a multiple offer situation and you need an extension for financing or you're not prepared, you're not sure what you can afford, it's really not a great place to start. So make sure that that's done. Another tip that we like to do is if you have a second showing, you can always bring your inspector. So if you bring your inspector along with you, then oftentimes you can go in to the offer without having your inspector or having your inspection report available, and then you know kind of what you're getting into and it's not as scary, right? Because the building inspection is the one that most people worry about. I don't want it to cost me more money down the road. I don't want to end up having to deal with issues that are super expensive. So that's always a nice one. The other thing is knowing your comfort level, knowing like what is your top dollar that you're willing to pay. That goes hand in hand, of course, with your pre-approval, but just because you can afford it doesn't necessarily mean you want to pay it. So we get that. Make sure you know your comfort level and be comfortable with it. The other thing is using your realtor's advice, because we often have tips when we have multiple offers for our clients on how to get the offer accepted. So, you know, it can come down to an emotional connection with you. If the buyer's agent can present your offer in person, then that can sometimes be all the difference. It's not always about price for sellers, although sometimes it is. It can be about the closing date. So we need to find out as your realtor what's important to the seller. If it's price, then it's price. But you know, if they definitely want a family living there, then that can be a good advantage for you if that's your situation. So there's just some quick tips on how to get your offer accepted. We work with a lot of buyers and we know it can be frustrating. So it's important to use the advice of your realtor and be educated on the process. Research, know what you're paying, know what's comfortable, and of course, always you can bring your inspector with you. So I hope you enjoyed today's quick live video. I hope that you're having a great Friday and I hope the sun starts to shine soon. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye for now.